Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's November the 11th, 2022, and NEO is what we're going to talk about today on the video. Check this out, because NEO had earnings, right? They had earnings yesterday, and look at the report. Look at what they reported for NEO. The estimate for NEO was for their earnings per share was to be down 16%, a loss of 16%, but instead they had almost 30% loss. That was a surprise of 82%. Look at that. Now, even in terms of revenue, they brought in less than what the market was expecting. This is why we don't play on news. This is why we don't play on earnings. This is why we don't focus on fundamentals and what the future revenue is going to be for these companies. Let me show you why. Because even amidst this information, right, I think you all would say that this is not positive news. Now, within our mentality, we would come in and say, well, since the earnings report was bad, the market obviously would go down. Like NEO stock should be trending down, correct? Yes, a lot of people would think that way. That would be a logical person's thinking. But answer this question. The market in NEO ended the day up 11 3/4 though. Why did the market in NEO ended the day up 11 3/4%? See, now by me asking you that question, you will have to go out and search what could be the reason, which would kind of negate the reason why you're looking at NEO's earnings in the first place. See, we don't understand or know why people trade, people buy, or people sell. We don't know. On any given day, whenever the market is open, we don't understand specifically what is causing price to move. And one of the biggest things that I see here on YouTube is people looking at fundamentals, people looking at what someone tweets, people looking at what a report is on the economic stability of certain governments in the world or countries in the world. You will be continually going down looking for information to justify why price is moving, when the grand scheme of things is it doesn't matter what is causing price to move. The only thing that matters is where is it going to go. That is what we produce here on this channel. We eradicate all of the noise. We don't want to focus in on, well, why did NEO go up and down? Oh, was it because of earnings? Well, to one individual it could have been. But for the next person, they could have bought the market in NEO because of the negative earnings. So you guys can see I've been playing the market strength in NEO. I did an update video in NEO on the 6th of November. This is where the market in NEO was trading here. Okay. So the market almost came up here to our $13 price target. Now, is this the high? Because if so, hopefully you took the bag in the market in NEO on November the 7th. See, this is one thing I also tell my viewers is that you need to congratulate yourself sometimes. Don't go all in every single opportunity that you're in the market. If you see yourself up 28%, like this particular chart is showing you, where the high of the market in NEO came in, take some of it off the table. The name of the game is to make the money. It's to make bread. And this is how you're able to do it. So let's say you didn't do it on November 7th and you got out the market yesterday. You're still up 6%, which is great. It beats being down 6%. Okay? So let me go ahead and get rid of this because I want to see if we're still going to get the buyers into the market in NEO. Now, let's look at this on the weekly chart real quick. Okay? Because for me, I'm a predictor. I come in and forecast prices off of what I see, off of price action. Nothing more, nothing less. What do you think about this current weekly price bar? Now, we got 9 hours left. Okay? We got 9 hours. Do you think the market in NEO is still a buy from the weekly chart? What about here on the 2 weeks? What about here on the 3? All right, let's look at the 5 weeks. So at the conclusion of today, the 3 weekly price bar in NEO, which is right here, is going to be finished. We'll have a little bit more information as to how the market looks from a 3 weekly perspective. And then here on the 5 weeks, we have another 9 hours before this 5 weekly price bar ends. Now, this has been support previously in the market. Well, not support, it was resistance. Okay, right there around $7.87. You guys can see it right here. This was times to where the market in NEO could not break above $7.87. Now that was back in 2019. This particular market in NEO is definitely broken. But seeing how the increase in volume on this current 5 weekly price bar, as well as us noticing price closing off of the lows, we may begin to see a new support area being formed. What do you think? I think that may be the case. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to chill out. See, you don't always have to come in and participate in the market. Sometimes you just need to take a break, clear your mind. Let the market do the work for us, because it will tell us where they're trying to go. This area right here simply tells me that we're just consolidating for the moment. Now, this is a very good thing to see for us to try to anticipate prices going up. This is what we need to see. And we need to continue to see this, because if I continue to see this, then I'm still going to be bullish into the market in NEO. I like how the market in NEO has been consolidated in between $12 down to $9. That's the consolidational trading range. I want to see that hold though. Okay, I want to see that hold. So looking at this on an hourly basis, you guys can still see here as to why you still may want to be a little bit bullish, because the trend is still higher. So outside of us having a fantastic day tomorrow, even in the midst of negative reportings of their earnings, the market still is in an uptrend. On top of the market still consolidating in the trading range. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to chill out, kick back, and let the market work for me. They work for me. When I come into the market, I want the market to be as clear as possible, for we can have the advantage to beat everyone else. That is how we're able to win so often in the stock market. Okay, so I want you all to see this right here. This is the consolidational trading range that's going on right now in NEO. With this being created, I'm looking for price at least to maintain this with the ability to go higher. But I'm not going to drop a price prediction, because I want us to see if the sellers are still going to come into the market off of the earnings reports. Because like I said, some people sell because of what they've seen, what they've heard in NEO's earnings. Other people are buying it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Now, give me your thoughts. Let me know where you think the market's going to go. Now, for me, I may come back in like next week and try to do a follow-up video to NEO, especially if I continue to see strength coming in on the chart. So just keep it tuned in here. And you do that by liking the video, sharing the video, and also subscribing to the channel, tapping that bell notification as well, because I definitely want you all to be one of the first ones to know what I'm seeing on the chart. And it doesn't get no simpler than that. Now, give me your thoughts though. Leave me a comment. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.